So let's take a look at White Clay Creek.
Yeah, and just, any like holes that you recommend.
$120, you get a really beautiful round of golf.
And the clubhouse
is a total of 40,000 square feet. There's also 12 acres of practice facility.
And the course was designed by famous golf designers Arthur Hills and Stephen Forrest.
Arthur Hills and Steve Forrest.
Forrest, yeah, that's what it was. Forrest.
Where the creek is almost on every one of the holes here.
Is it the best golf course in Wilmington? We'll take a look.
Wow, so that's violently to the right.
Yes, dog leg right. The tips. It is 7,000 yards from the tips.
7,000.
And usually our big tournaments, in fact, about a few months ago we had the Delaware Amateur. This course is a lot of forced carries, as you'll see when we go out there. Over creeks, a lot of tight corners.
Wow, it's par 4.
Yes, this is a par 4.
Okay, I was looking, I was like, that's far out there, but sometimes it's a little deceiving.
I usually play from the blacks because back here it's just...
Okay, so this is as far as it gets. The blacks aren't as far. Okay.
Yeah.
20 bridges.
And then you'll see over the course of this tour, there's a lot of bridges. Like I said, a lot of forced carries.
Do you know if this was originally designed as a private course? And
yes, it was.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Almost a mile from hole 2 to
That's
3.
why I couldn't walk it.
So they built this course specifically to take on water. Meant to take on water for the other businesses around to be dry, such as the horse track.
Kind of see it, almost. You definitely see the line. So that's the practice one.
Our superintendent, Josh Weaver, you can even shout him out. He is one of the best superintendents in the Tri-City area. If you look at the greens and everything, the average stimp rolling is about 11.
Par 5, right?
Par 5, yep.
Yeah, that's sharp.
It is, if you see a section go off.
It has all the gadgets you need, and it's stretched very long. You can see the practice track there and the official track. Coming on in, you can't miss it. And you'll be excited when you get there because it's a 4.5 out of 5 on Google with just over 400 Google reviews. It's got that massive practice facility, all the gear you need to get started, and grab yourself a beer in that deck area because that's what I did. Originally designed and intended as a private course in 2005. We're lucky enough to play this course, and it's priced depending on the time of day. So yeah, I mentioned 120, but that dropped down dramatically. Logo of the golf course, I get it, but there's parts of the course like this bridge and even the water tower that I thought was nicer. There's tunnels. This is an exciting course. A lot of driving. No option to walk it. I mentioned that earlier, but I can rest assured there's a 9-hole option, so that's nice to know. The original golf owner was Rickman, the family Rickman, and he owned the Delaware Park Casino and affiliated with the golf course. That was sold, the local casino and the surrounding track, to Canadian investors. But he still held on and retained that golf course. Now, COVID definitely pushed the interest of golf throughout this area because of the loss of other golf courses. This turned public and now clearly is the #1 golf course in the state, I would argue. This is a very popular course. I was lucky to get out here, see it with my own eyes, eventually play it. But for now, at least talk about the history so you get to enjoy this course when you go out there. I recommend getting up there. Don't play the back tees because it's longer than you think. The course has numerous awards. I can go through all of them, and there's going to be awards to come. But when it comes to public golf, there's none better than this course. People from all the surrounding areas, DC, New York, probably searching this course as the #1 course in Delaware. Now, overall, the course is actually owned and operated by Kimber Sports. He has about 24 golf courses. This was the highlighting hole, in my opinion. This was hands down the nicest part of the golf course. Not a lot of elevation, but there's just a lot of trouble because you could find yourself in one of those creeks that are throughout the course. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button and make sure you give our friends there a like on social media.